some football seasons are different, but a certain part of them, every football season is different, but a certain part of them is always the same. And conditioning factor creates a lot of separation. Older players understand the routine and been training all summer, have a more consistent practice habit, separate themselves from everybody else. And what we had out here today was a separation occur in conditioning experience, but that's part of the process. Older players, the more conditioned players set the pace, and the rest of them have to catch up. Affects the offense a little bit more than the defense because you got to have execution from 11 people. A little different is defensively. Defense really got an upper hand over the offense because of their lack of execution, which was a result of inexperience and not quite where it needs to be conditioning. So, but I think it's also apparent that we have continued to develop what we thought was the direction we set for ourselves coming out of last season, where we wanted to get more pressure from the front, wanted to get more done with the front four concept, even though we're a three-man front team, and try to use different combinations of four-man pressures, and I think that's right on track. I think we're getting that done. I think we try to make this team faster all the time, and I think it is faster. I think we tried to bring in some young players that would add some talents that we hadn't had before, and we've done that. And that's all obvious out here today. What we got to do is just work through where the separation has happened and close the gap, and at some point in time there'll be some that'll be ready to go play Georgia Tech, and there'll be some that won't quite be ready. I hope for all the ones that can make a difference against Georgia Tech can be ready for Georgia Tech.
Talk about putting the pads on for the first time, Coach.
Well, it's sort of, it brings the game into perspective, because you don't play the game the way we've been practicing. But you got to have your mind and heart ready to do the physical part of it, and I'm not sure right now what our mind and heart situation is all the way across the board, even though I think there's a critical mass of mind and heart that's way out in front with this team, and going to give this team to be a chance to be really special. My problem tomorrow is not creating contact, is making sure that contact doesn't get out of control, to be honest with you, because I think they really have an itch, and I have to make sure that we don't try to play the game before the game is here. We continue to focus on fundamentals and teaching, assignments, coordinating execution, closing the gap with some players that have separated forward and backwards, the ones that are behind, and get a little contact as we go, just enough to teach fundamentals, but not try to get ahead of ourselves.